Hello and welcome to Yoga with Amy. Today we're going to be moving through a general Vinyasa flow, releasing all the built up tension in our body. So whatever time you're doing this whenever you come across this class, it's really good just to release, because hello and welcome to Yoga with Amy. Today we're going to be moving through a Vinyasa flow, focusing on releasing built up tension in our body. Throughout our day, we build and we restrict and we hold on to a lot of things in life, and that gets stored and held in our body. Today we're just going to be focusing on relaxing and releasing whatever our body is holding on to or that's being held in our systems. So when you're ready, come into a comfortable seated position, whatever that may be for you. Maybe bring your hands to knees, maybe palms down for grounding, or palms up for receiving. See what feels good for you. And then taking a moment to settle in here, tucking our chin slightly in towards our chest, lengthening the back of our neck, relaxing our shoulders away from our ears. Taking a moment to be present on your mat. Feeling present in this moment. Really arriving in your body today. Noticing our connection to the earth. Noticing the places of our body that are touching the earth. And really feeling held and supported by the earth. Knowing we can receive energy from the earth and also give energy back to the earth that is no longer serving us. Drawing our awareness to our natural breath. And then beginning to deepen our breath, allowing our belly to rise with the inhale, drawing belly button towards our spine on the exhale. Throughout this process, your eyes may be open or closed. Whatever feels good for you, belly rise on the inhale, drawing belly button towards spine on the exhale. Really making this a big, deep action. Massaging into all our organs, massaging our colon, and then while we're sticking with our deep breathing, we're going to come through a full body scan. Noticing in our body where we are holding unwanted tension, unwanted stress, discomfort, or even pain. Remember just being aware of these areas, not attaching any emotion to them. Then releasing our body, trying to soften these spaces in our body that are feeling tense. Relaxing further, softening more. Then drawing our awareness to our thoughts, noticing the thoughts running through our mind today, whatever they may be. Again, not attaching to our thoughts, just noticing them, sending love to ourselves and releasing them. As each thought comes up, noticing it, sending love to ourselves and the thought, and releasing it. Knowing that our first step on enlightenment or self-awareness is noticing. So stepping back and noticing where we are at, where our thoughts are at. Maybe bringing one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Just really sending yourself so much love. Knowing that you are perfect just the way you are. And then when you're ready, releasing hands, maybe keeping eyes closed or beginning to open our eyes. We're going to rub our hands together, creating heat between the palms, creating friction and heat. And bringing our palms over our eyes, drawing in that warmth, relaxing our eye muscles. And again, rubbing in through our hands, creating heat. Bring our palms over our eyes and breathing that heat in. And one more time, rubbing, rubbing, rubbing. Rubbing for a little bit longer, really creating heat, creating friction. This is really relaxing for our eyes, for our eye sockets, breathing deeply. And then slowly allowing our hands to drop. Coming to big circle rotations, drawing our shoulder blades together, drawing our shoulders back. Up towards our ears and down towards the front. Trying to feel the full range of motion in our shoulder joints. Inhale as our shoulders move up, exhale as we draw them down. And then as you come back down, changing direction, drawing our shoulders forward, up towards our ears and back. And then coming back to center, dropping our chin towards our chest, taking it over towards the left-hand side, and then dropping chin to our chest, taking it over towards the right-hand side. Keeping our breath nice and deep. And then coming back to center, drawing our head up, taking left arm across our body, bring our hand just above our left elbow, drawing that arm across, thumb up towards the ceiling, palm facing behind us. Breathing deeply into our tight spaces. With each inhale, sending love, and with each exhale, releasing tension. Sending love, releasing tension. Sending love, releasing tension. Releasing the arm, drawing our arm up behind our shoulder blades, bringing left hand behind shoulder blades. Right hand to the base of our elbow, drawing that arm almost behind our head. Breathing in love. Breathing out tension. And then releasing with control. Drawing our right arm across our body, bringing our left hand to the base of our right elbow. Right thumb up towards the ceiling, palm facing behind us. Breathing nice and deeply. And then releasing. Drawing our right hand behind our shoulder blades, bringing our left hand to the base of our right elbow. And breathing in love, breathing out tension. And then releasing with control. Interlacing our fingers, turning our palms away from us. Rounding through the spine, tucking chin in towards chest. Taking a moment to breathe. Taking palms up towards the ceiling, opening up through chest. Releasing our arms out behind us. And then again, inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, bringing right hand to left knee, left hand behind us, gazing over left shoulder. Breathing deeply into our belly. Inhaling back up to center. Exhaling over towards the right hand side, left hand on right knee, right hand behind us, gazing over right shoulder. Breathing deeply into our belly. Tucking our chin in towards our chest, coming back through to center. Rolling over our shins, coming up into our tabletop position. Knees underneath hips, hands, wrists underneath shoulders. And just before we start in our cat and cow, we're going to just rock our hips from side to side. Getting some movement through our lower spine. And then coming back to center, coming into our cat and cow, so untucking tailbone, dropping belly to the earth, looking up, inhaling. Untucking tailbone, pushing floor away and exhaling. Inhaling up. Exhaling as we push the floor away. Inhaling up. Exhaling, pushing the floor away. Feeling the rippling through our spine. Feeling the opening through our chest. Noticing what is coming up from your body. Noticing what your body is telling you in this moment. And coming back to center, tucking our toes under. We're just going to draw our weight back over our heels, pushing through our hands, pushing our weight back. Taking a moment to breathe here. Stretching out our heels, the backs of our feet. And then drawing weight forward over our wrists, just rocking from side to side through our upper body, through our shoulders. And then rocking forward and backwards, keeping our arms straight, keeping our fingers nice and spread, having a grip through our fingers. And then again, tucking toes under, pushing our weight back, pushing through the hands as we push back, getting that deep stretch in our calves and our toes. Then shifting our weight forward and tucking our toes, taking our palms, fingers out to the side, palms in, rocking from side to side. Coming back to center, bringing our fingers face forward, tucking toes under, again pushing bum back over heels. Tucking toes, feeling that stretch in our Achilles and in the soles of our feet. And then again shifting forward and tucking our toes, turning our fingers all the way back to our knees or as deep as you can rotate. And then just drawing our weight forward and back. And then just drawing our weight back. Breathing deeply. And then turning things all the way back to the front, tucking toes under, pushing our weight back again one more time. And then from there, we're going to push our bum up, coming up into our downward facing dog, adjusting your hands if you need to, and then pedaling out through our ankles. Coming into our downward facing dog, finding some movement here. Oof, finding the juice. Releasing the tension in the back of our legs. And then drawing our soles of our feet towards the mat, drawing heels towards the mat. Maybe knees are bent, maybe legs are straight, tucking chin in towards chest. Gazing towards belly button or between legs. Pushing the floor away, wrapping our elbows, drawing them down towards the mat, drawing our shoulder blades apart. We're going to slowly take our feet as wide as the mat, coming into a wide-legged downward facing dog, coming up onto our toes, and then pushing our heels back down towards the mat. Coming up onto our toes, and drawing heels down. And one more time coming up onto our toes, shifting weight forward slightly, and then again drawing heels down towards the mat. Taking a moment to breathe. We're going to walk our feet towards the back of our mat, coming into a ragdoll with our legs nice and wide, bending through our knees, holding onto opposite elbow, drawing our arms alongside our ears. Swaying from side to side, feeling the difference with our legs a little bit wider. And then releasing our arms, bringing our hands down towards the mat, pedaling through our knees. So hands don't have to touch the mat. If they don't, that's fine. Just see where you're at today. And then coming to center, coming into a bit of a wide-legged forward fold, tucking chin in towards chest, maybe hands down towards the mat. Maybe you want to keep them in a ragdoll, holding onto opposite elbows. Then releasing our hands again, turning toes out, heels in, dropping our bum down towards the mat, coming into a squat. So see how you feel here. Maybe you're a little bit higher, maybe you're a little bit deeper. Okay, so see where you are today. Bringing our hands to prayer heart center. If you can, bringing your upper arms or your elbows into your inner knees and drawing them out while lifting chest up, dropping bum down. Taking a moment to breathe here. And then releasing our hands down, bringing hands down towards the mat. We're going to shift up onto our left toes, drawing our left heel up off the mat, coming back to center, shifting onto right toes. So opposite heel is down on the mat, so shifting over towards right, left heel is down towards mat. Shifting over towards left, right heel is down towards mat. Coming back through to center. We're going to interlace our fingers here, turning our palms away from us, tucking our chin in towards our chest. As we stretch our arms forward, we're drawing our bum back. And then from here, we're going to draw our hands up towards the ceiling, engaging our pelvic floor, engaging our glutes, lifting ourselves up slightly out of our squat. And then releasing hands down as we slowly lift ourselves up. Inhaling arms above our head, tucking our tailbone so that our spine and our body's complete alignment, stacking our vertebrae on top of each other. Exhale as we swan dive down, forward fold. Bringing our hands down towards the mat, turning our toes in, heels out slightly, walking our hands back in
to our downward facing dog, bringing our feet together. Taking a moment to breathe here. And then from here, we're going to ripple down through our plank. Tucking tailbone, stacking, pushing the floor away. Lowering down into our knees, chest, chin. Inhaling up either into baby cobra or cobra. Gazing over our one shoulder and over our other shoulder. Coming into a slight twist. And then coming back to center, drawing chest forward as we lower. Tucking toes, scooching to knees. Either pushing back into a child's pose or up into a downward facing dog. Shifting our weight over towards our left foot as we inhale our right foot up. We're going to open up our right hip, bending our right knee, drawing our right foot over towards the left hand top corner of our mat. Coming into a deep side stretch. Keep pushing back though, don't allow body to sink forward. Keep pushing back. And then closing that hip off, bringing right foot back down towards mat. Shifting our weight over towards our right leg as we inhale our left leg up. Opening up our left hip, bending our left knee, drawing our left foot to the right hand corner of our mat. Obviously it won't get there, but you want that sensation opening up through chest. And then again, pushing back through hands. And then closing back off, bringing left foot back down towards the mat. Taking a moment to breathe. And then again here we're going to ripple through to our plank. See how you feel here. What we're going to do is we're going to shift our toes back as we lower down into a forearm plank. Taking a moment to breathe there. And then walking the feet towards our elbow, coming into a dolphin. Remember, you can keep your knees bent in dolphin. And then walking our feet back, engaging our core, lifting ourselves back up into our plank. So lifting up into your plank, you can do it in one swift movement, or you can lift one elbow first, then the other elbow. Just see how you feel. Pushing back into downward facing dog, shifting weight over towards left foot as we inhale right foot up, shifting our gaze forward, stepping our right foot between our hands, and dropping left knee, inhaling arms up. Coming into our low lunge. Taking a moment to breathe here. Lengthening and deepening our breath. Drawing chest forward, sinking hips forward, taking arms back. Maybe even dropping head back. Bringing hands to frame our front foot, tucking our back toes under, lifting up into our high lunge, finding our balance. On the toes of our back feet, our left foot front, right knee is bent. Again, finding balance, sending chest up towards the ceiling, dropping head back. Bringing hands to frame our front foot, keeping our left hand on the mat as we inhale our right arm up. Bring our right hand back down towards the mat, stepping back into our plank. Lowering down into our knees, chest, chin. Inhaling up either into baby cobra or cobra. Maybe gazing over each shoulder if that feels good. Or just staying in cobra, drawing chest forward, elbows bent. Drawing chest forward as we lower. Tucking toes, scooching to knees. Either pushing back into child's pose or coming up into downward facing dog. Coming up into your downward facing dog if you're not there yet.
From here, we're going to ripple through to our plank again, pushing the floor away. Now again here, we're going to lower down into our forearm plank. So shifting toes back as we shift our weight back, lowering down onto our elbows, trying to keep it as gentle as possible. Taking a moment to breathe here, and then walking our feet towards our arms, coming into our dolphin, either with straight legs or bent knees. Just making sure that your spine is staying nice and long. And then walking our feet back, lifting ourselves back up into our plank, pushing back into a downward facing dog. Taking a moment to breathe. Drawing our right heel down as we inhale our left foot up, shifting our gaze forward, stepping our left foot between our hands, dropping right knee and tucking right toes, inhaling arms up. Taking a moment to breathe here. Sinking hips down as we send chest up, arms back. Maybe dropping head back if that feels good. Lifting back up, bringing our hands to frame our front foot, tucking our back toes under, lifting up into our high lunge. Again, sending chest up, hands back, shifting our gaze up towards the ceiling. Inhaling back up to center, bringing hands to frame our front foot, keeping our right hand on the mat as we inhale our left arm up. Shifting our gaze up past our left hand. Bringing our left hand down to frame our right foot. Shifting our weight into our left foot as we step our right foot forward. Coming into a forward fold at the front of our mat, or coming into a ragdoll. Taking a moment to breathe. Brushing our fingertips along the mat, sitting our bum back as we inhale our arms up, coming into our chair. Coming into a forward fold, bring our hands to the mat. We're going to step our right foot back into our warrior one position, inhaling arms up. Bring our hands to prayer heart center, keeping our hips forward, tucking our tailbone slightly, drawing belly button to spine. Breathing nice and deeply here. Inhaling our arms up above our head, shifting our gaze up towards the ceiling, or taking hands past 90 degrees, shifting even deep and back. Lifting back up, bringing hands to hips, straightening through our front leg, hinging from our hips as we lower down into our pyramid. Maybe bringing hands to thigh, shin, or the mat, trying to keep our spine nice and long here, tucking chin in towards chest. Bending through our front knee, bringing our hands to frame our front foot. We're going to shift our weight into our left foot as we send our right foot nice and high, coming into our standing split. Drawing our forehead to our left knee. Breathing deeply, keeping legs strong, keeping a point in the right toes. And then coming into our goddess squat, so we're going to bend through our left knee, drawing our right knee behind our left knee. Shifting our gaze slightly up. And then extending back up into our standing split, tucking chin in towards chest. And then on our next exhale, drawing right knee behind left knee, shifting our gaze up. And then one more time, opening up into our standing split. On your next exhale, drawing right knee behind left knee, shifting chest up. Maybe finding a balance here where we extend our arms out behind us, keeping our gaze a little bit further forward and down towards the floor or your mat. Bring our hands back towards the mat, extending our right leg up and stepping it back down behind us. Stepping back into our plank. Lowering down into our knees, chest, chin, or coming through our full chaturanga down into an up dog. And then maybe coming up into downward facing dog, or coming down into a child's pose. Taking a moment to breathe. Lifting up into your downward facing dog if you're not there yet. Shifting our weight over towards our left foot as we inhale our right foot up. Shifting our gaze forward, stepping right foot between hands. Bringing our left foot into that 45-degree angle, inhaling up into our warrior one. Bringing hands to prayer at heart center. Tucking tailbone, drawing belly button to spine. Breathing nice and deeply here. Feeling our strength and our stability all the way from our legs, all the way up into our body. Noticing how strong and capable we are. Extending arms up towards the ceiling, shifting our gaze up. Maybe going past 90 degrees. Inhaling back up to center, bring our hands to our hips. Straightening through our front leg. Hinging from our hips as we lower down into our pyramid. Keeping our spine nice and long, tucking chin in towards chest. Maybe bring hands to thigh, shin or the mat. And again, don't allow the spine to round, but straightening through the spine, tucking chin in towards chest. Maybe keeping a bend in that front knee if that feels better. Lengthening and extending our breath. You're doing beautifully. Keep going. Bending a lot through our front foot, bringing our hands to frame our front foot, shifting our weight into our right foot as we send our left foot nice and high, coming into our standing split. Keeping our left leg nice and strong, pointing through our left toes. On our next exhale, we're going to draw left knee behind right knee, shifting our chest up. Exhale, extending that leg high again. And then again on our next exhale, drawing left knee behind right knee, shifting our chest up. And then again, sending it high. And then one more time. Drawing left knee behind right knee, shifting our chest forward, keeping the bend in our right knee, extending our arms out behind us, finding our balance. Remember, gaze is a little bit further forward, so we're balancing out our body. Bring our hands down towards the mat, extending our left leg up, and lightly landing it behind us. Stepping back into our plank. Coming through a vinyasa of choice. And then again, either into child's pose or up into a downward facing dog. Taking a moment to breathe. Deepening and extending our breath.
Sitting back into a child's pose if you're in a downward facing dog. Lifting up to sit on our haunches, taking our bum to one side, legs out in front of us. Coming through a forward fold, so extending legs out, inhaling arms up. Exhaling as we shift our chest forward and lower. Maybe hands come to feet, maybe they come to legs. Wherever feels good for you, and then tucking chin in towards chest as we lower. Inhaling back up to center. Drawing right knee in towards chest, taking it across our left knee. Tucking our right leg under. Tucking our left leg under, if that feels good. Drawing our right knee in towards our chest with our left arm. Bringing our right hand to the base of our spine. Taking our gaze over our right shoulder. If you want to come into a bind here, you can wrap left hand through legs, so it's sticking out. Wrapping right hand around and interlacing fingers if they meet. If they don't meet, you can just hold it here or grab a strap to help you. Just see what feels good for you today. And then if you took the bind, releasing the bind, tucking chin in towards chest, coming back through to center, unraveling. And tucking our left leg as we uncross our right leg. Shifting weight over, drawing left knee in towards chest, taking it across our right leg, tucking right leg under, drawing our left knee towards our chest with right arm, bringing left hand behind us, gazing over left shoulder. Or coming into the bind where we wrap right arm in that gap, taking our left arm around, interlacing fingers. See what feels best for you. Taking chin in towards chest, coming back through to center. And tucking and crossing. Shifting ourselves down our mat. We're going to hold on behind our legs, slowly rolling down towards the mat. Hugging our knees in towards our chest, giving them a squeeze. Maybe rocking from elbow to elbow, side to side. Or just hugging knees in towards chest. Coming back through to center. Bringing our feet as wide as the mat, arms out into a T. We're going to drop our knees from side to side. Coming into very gentle windshield wipers. Releasing our lower spine, releasing our legs. While we're coming through all of these last few movements, just noticing if there's been a shift in your body. Noticing if something in your body has been released. I felt like I was holding a lot of tension in my abdomen, and I feel like that's been released. Remember, if nothing has been released, that's also okay. It's okay to have had nothing shift. It is okay to have a lot of things have shifted. Just noticing where you are today. And then coming back to center, drawing both knees in towards our chest. Taking our right knee across our left knee. Coming into eagle legs if you can, so double tuck if you want. Otherwise, dropping knees over towards the left-hand side. Gazing over our right shoulder. Breathing nice and deeply here. Breathing deeply into our abdominals. Our abdomen. Our lower belly. And then coming back up through center, don't uncross our legs, keep them crossed how they are. Dropping knees over towards the right hand side, gazing over left shoulder. Lifting back up to center, uncrossing legs. Crossing left leg over right, dropping knees over towards the right hand side. Gazing over our left shoulder. Again, breathing deeply into our belly. And then lifting back up to center. And don't uncross legs, just dropping them over towards the left hand side. Gazing over our right shoulder. Breathing deeply into our belly. Lifting back up to center and crossing legs, drawing them in towards our chest, giving them a squeeze. We're going to come to extend our legs, coming to lie on the mat, allowing our feet to drop out to the side, maybe bringing hands to belly, one hand to heart, one hand to belly, or hands to the mat. See what feels good for you. Taking a deep breath in, exhaling, sighing it out. Taking another deep breath in, exhaling, sighing it out. Taking one more deep breath in, exhaling, sighing it out. Relaxing our body, drawing our awareness to our breath. With each inhale, imagine that you're drawing in beautiful white light. And with each exhale, releasing anything that you've been holding on to that is no longer serving you. Inhale, cleansing light, cleansing air, exhaling, releasing all impurities. Inhaling, renewing, exhaling, releasing what is no longer serving us. Inhaling, making space for the new. Exhaling, releasing. Inhale, cleanse. Exhale, release. And then just softening and releasing our body. Spending a few moments here in Shavasana.
Bring our awareness back to our breath, back to our body. Wiggling into our fingers and into our toes. Inhaling our arms above our head, coming to a full body stretch. Drawing our knees in towards our chest, giving them a squeeze. Taking a moment to thank our body for all that it does for us. Rolling onto whichever side best serves you. Coming into the fetal position. And using our top hand to push us up into a seated position. Maybe bring your hands to knees or hands to prayer at heart center. Taking a deep breath in and releasing. Taking another deep breath in and releasing. And one more deep breath in and releasing. May the long time sun shine upon you. May all love surround you. And may the pure light within you guide your way on. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Satnam. Thank you so much for being here. Sending lots of love. See you soon. Bye.